China, a country with a population of more than 1.4 billion, accounting for 18% of the world population. The world's second largest economy and the world's largest developing country. A country that has been striving to improve scientific literacy of citizens. And China is the first country in the world to enact a law on popularization of science and technology at the national level. As of 2018, the proportion of China's scientifically qualified citizens has reached 8.47%, and the scientific literacy of Chinese citizens has entered a stage of rapid growth. China now has signed a number of cooperation agreements with world organizations such as UNESCO and some countries along the Belt and Road, which will help share the Chinese experience with the world.
The first World Conference on Science Literacy was convened in Beijing on September 17, 2018. In order to expand exchanges and cooperation with countries around the world and share experiences and development outcomes, China has signed a number of cooperation agreements with many international organizations and countries, including the projects such as reciprocal sharing of resources for science popularization initiated by China Association for Science and Technology in response to the Belt and Road Initiative, aiming to further power China to provide more quality public goods and services of science popularization for countries along the Belt and Road.
I think it's very important that China engages in science communication and to focus on science literacy, to bring it to the broad public, and together many countries to make a successful science communication for the future.
Popular science venues are important platforms and places to improve scientific literacy of citizens, and also a manifestation of a country's comprehensive strength. In China, there are 1,439 popular science venues, and more than 200 are under construction. The system of popular science venues with Chinese characteristics has begun to take shape, which provides the foundation and the capability for international cooperation. While promoting scientific literacy services for its own people, China has the ability and a willingness to contribute its share to the countries along the Belt and the Road for the endeavor of science popularization. At the opening ceremony of the International Symposium on the Development of Natural Science Museums under the Belt and Road Initiative and the annual meeting of the Chinese Association of Natural Science Museums on October 16th, UNESCO and the Chinese Association of Natural Science Museums submitted a master design plan for National Science Center of Sri Lanka to the Sri Lankan government.
And this was handed over yesterday at the function where formally this was accepted by me on behalf of Sri Lanka. And we have a blueprint, we have a plan now. So we will be initiating action in the short time to set up a science museum in Colombo.
Before cooperating with Sri Lanka, China Association for Science and Technology conducted in-depth exchanges with the countries along the Belt and Road in such fields as construction, management, and operation of popular science venues, and carried out in-depth cooperation in reciprocally sharing resources of science popularization. On December 13, 2018, an exhibition themed Experience Science, Enlighten Innovation, jointly organized by China Science and Technology Museum and the Youth Federations of Cambodia, Phnom Penh, was opened in Phnom Penh. This exhibition lasts for 3 years, covering fields of basic science, information technology, and the life sciences. Advanced exhibition items, relaxed and a lively atmosphere, and the rich science resources inspire Cambodian youths to feel the beauty of science and experience the scientific education activities with Chinese characteristics.
And we have the collaboration agreement with the China Science and Technology Museums to bring the set of the science and technology equipment to Cambodia, more than 60 kind of thing to make the exhibition to the young people. Even though we are trying to show the young people what is the science and technology compared to the theory in the class, let them see what a reality of the science and technology.
The China Mobile Science and Technology Museum International Touring Exhibition has traveled abroad, with Myanmar as its first overseas destination from June 2018, followed by countries such as Russia and Nepal. At the 2019 World Conference on Science Literacy, representatives unanimously agreed to set up a world organization for public scientific literacy by signing a roundtable memorandum of understanding and produced a Beijing action roadmap for follow-up work. The organization is designed to unite strength of international organizations and make concerted efforts with countries along the Belt and Road to promote the scientific spirit, realize the sharing of scientific and technological resources, and cultivate talents, in order to achieve the goal of jointly advancing the level of science literacy of citizens around the world.